Do you believe that you're capable of change? Do you believe that good things happen when you go through a process of learning and taking steps? Do you believe that you can actually get out of your patterns?
What stands between us and where we want to go? It's always the story we tell ourselves on why we can't achieve that. And if I wanted to boil it down, I would just say, what is your biggest why? What's your biggest goal that you would love? If it was a year from now, we were sitting here, you're watching this, it was a year later, and it was the best year of your life, what would be the biggest thing that would have changed in your life?
In order to have something different, you are going to have to do something different. In order to have something more, you have to do something you haven't done yet.
That thing that you want, I guarantee you, you've convinced yourself that you're fine not having it. That's why you're not pushing yourself. It's the areas in your life where you've given up, where you've said, oh, I'm fine.
There is not one thing that has ever happened to you, not one experience, not one encounter, not one crisis, not one joyful thing that hasn't happened just to make you better and help you rise.
Be excited about your destiny so that you can endure the process that brings you into promise. Because there is a process before promise. And if you don't have at least a vision of the promise, the process will discourage you.
There's a voice in you that has said, I can do this. I know others have failed.
You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is a part of the process. People who never fail, never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures.
I hate plan B. Every thought that you put into plan B, you're taking away now that thought and that energy from plan A.
My number one competition is me. It's always you versus you. You got to be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
Sit on your bed one day and ask yourself, what remarkably stupid things am I doing on a regular basis to absolutely screw up my life? What would happen if you consulted yourself about the best possible outcome for you?
I just beat me. This ain't about nobody else. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I just beat me. I'm in a battle with the only person that I really want to fucking beat, and that's me. If I can continue to outdo me from the day before, then I'm ahead.
Don't go around telling people what your story is. Everybody has a story. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
One of the things limiting you from your income, your impact, a world-class life. You care too much about what people think about you. It is a neurobiological wiring. It served us thousands of years ago. We wanted to fit into the crowd because if we left the crowd or our social network, we would die of starvation or we would be eaten by saber-toothed tigers. Now we're in the modern age and we are frightened. We are terrified. Our amygdala goes crazy. Cortisol, the fear hormone, starts to pulse through our system if we leave the crowd. Everyone has an opinion. Why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make history?
It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending.
No matter what's going on in your life, it's not permanent. Everything is going to change. So there's two things you can do with change. You can react to it or you can participate in it.
If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. It is far easier not to be successful. Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda?
Yes, yes. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's good? Welcome to the new stream. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are working non-stop, day and night. Yeah, Limitless Training Academy. This is what we're doing here. We're trying to build up an amazing community. I think we're already getting there. But besides that, we have a lot of more stuff coming. Everyone has a story, okay? But it's about what you're gonna do with yours, right? We all have a history. We all come from somewhere. We all have our ups and our downs. It's about how we move forward and how we can actually learn a valuable skill that can provide us with something very, very beautiful. Let me see what I can do here. There we go. We have chat coming up right now. Good, what's good? Hope you guys are all doing well. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Market's actually looking better than I thought. I was like, okay, yes, it's definitely worth a live. We didn't do a London session today due to the fact that I was not sure about it. But we're seeing something happening right now and it's starting to look a little bit better. So before I start, let me quickly introduce to you the family. Say hi to all of you guys before we go over and actually start looking for some beautiful, beautiful setups in the market. Feeling good today, feeling good today. Had a good gym session just now. Getting back on track, getting back on track. My man, Ariel in the building, what's happening? I hope you're doing well. Sardar, Jackie, Rosher. You're doing well, safe trade, howdy. Radis, Blaze, Magic, Clean. Little Dull, what's happening? Rafal, my man. Hope you're doing good. That's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Rafal, my man. Hope you're doing well. You've been working very hard lately. Thank you for that. Thank you for your input. Appreciate you, my man. Trader FX. Jamie, my man. Saw your message on Instagram. I'm going to reach out soon. Dre. What's going on? What's going on? Johnny, my man, as always, being part of the academy here from a long, long time ago now. Time is flying, my friend. Adam. Axel, my man, is back. Thomas is back. As always, as always. Of course, Nick. Koji, yes, sir. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I see all of you guys. You guys are all legends. Banjo as well. Forex, Wolf Trading, Koji, Ladonna, Morcabo, Harish, Video Guy. Many, 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 many more. Okay. So importantly, today, couple important things that we're going to discuss here. We have the dollar. Okay, what's happening with the dollar right now? Is the dollar done? Everyone is talking about the dollar as the dollar is just gonna, you know, come down right now forever. Well, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But anyways, Bitcoin broke out. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin as well real quick. I hope you guys liked the live trading session we had on a Saturday. It was absolutely incredible. I really, really enjoyed our session. I explained the strategy. I explained it. At least the basic fundamentals of it. I have much more to cover. Okay, next Saturday we're going to go over it again. Unfortunately, it was Easter. Okay, so the market itself was not really that great, but I stayed calm, composed. We're going to get back into it again. And next weekend, for sure, we're going to go hard again. I got many, many positive responses as well. For the people that understand that strategy, it's an absolute game changer. We're going to continue our journey as well the weekend. So during the week, Forex, in the weekend, crypto. Yeah, do we ever sleep? Yes, but very late. Very, very, very late. Okay? Looking forward to go over all the charts here. But let's go first and talk about the dollar real quick. Because the dollar right now has been showing us a nice bounce, finally. Okay, we came into this 50-minute zone here. We have been expanding very quickly. Alright, I expected it to actually pull back here. We did not. We came up. And we came up towards this zone, we filled up some of the imbalance, and we came down all the way down again, okay? So what we're seeing right now is that we actually bounced back from this particular low. And this low is super important for now, at least for this particular session today. Why is it so important? Well, you have this particular zone, okay? You have this particular low, we bounced from this low created this massive expansion after we took out the low. So this could be indicating a stronger low. Okay, let's go to the 5-minute chart. Beautiful breaking structure to the downside, changed character to the upside. We saw that expansion right now. We bounced from it, created a higher high. Fantastic. What do we need to see now? We need to see a higher low. A higher low, followed by a higher high. And I'm getting more confident about the dollar, especially for this session today, okay? This is what I was personally waiting for. However, what we have is super important to mention as well. And that is, of course, the CPI. The CPI is coming out this particular Wednesday, tomorrow. We're going to talk about the inflation data. It's going to be super important. We have an FOMC report coming out as well here. So a lot of important stuff coming out here. So I was also a little bit careful today with the dollar due to the fact that potentially, you know, it could have a massive impact. It can be a boring market again because the market is ready for tomorrow and so on and so on. Yet, I do see right now some more potential for this session. So regardless, I think that we just have to keep moving forward and, you know, take and benefit from this particular move right now and see if we can look for some potential setups in regards to the dollar. Well, the yen is actually following a little bit. Okay, the yen has been coming up as well, doing practically the same thing. It's looking a little bit weaker than the dollar. The yen had such an amazing expansion beforehand, but you know, we came all the way down again. Okay, we thought, okay, the yen is going to go to the moon. We came all the way down back towards that zone again, which is now again, if you look at the 1 hour chart here or the 2 hour chart here, a clear zone where we're bouncing from again. Okay, look at this 2 hour zone. It's super clear when you look at it from this perspective. Okay, look at the 2 hour. Look at that last low again. Look at this area of the month here. Look at where we tapped into. And look at that where we're holding right now support. Okay, so the yen is in a similar range in my opinion as the dollar when looking at, you know, that particular bounce. This is what I would like to see first, right? A bounce from a particular zone like that, and then a higher high, higher low, and then anyway higher high. But then I think, okay, now we can start looking for these particular moves towards the upside or against, in the favor at least of the yen here. Okay, very interesting, very nice. The dollar could come back down, if you ask me, a little bit. At least that's what I would love to see here. Coming back down towards this level at 102.115. Okay, and then based on that, we're going to look for some beautiful setups here. I see right now that the GJ is also ready to come down a little bit here. Okay, we have been tapping into a zone right now. Look at this particular level. This is on the 15-minute chart. We tapped into this particular candle structure. You guys can see it right here. I can zoom in a little bit to make it a little bit more clear for you guys right there. Look at this candle structure right here. Look at that particular, you know, beautiful bearish, bullish, bearish candle structure right here again. We saw that as well right there. And look at, if you just, you know, reset the chart, you see that that was the exact rejection point where we are right now. Okay, when you look on the 10-minute chart or you go back to the 5-minute chart right here, what is the next thing that we see? Well, we see that, of course, we are now coming into that zone. We got rejected by that level. That was again a bearish, bullish, and a bearish zone. Very similar behavior right now. What do we want to see? We want to see a lower low. Okay, a lower low of this particular low. And I think that if you look at it from this perspective as well, you zoom out a little bit, this is not looking particularly strong. The yen need to make a massive move today. And then based on that, we will have our potential outcome here for GJ going short here. Okay, as long as the yen is making that move to the upside, and we're seeing this happening, we can take a short to the downside for the British pound against the Japanese yen here. That's something I'm looking for in this session here. So GJ, we're going to keep it open. Let's go to a couple of dollar pairs right now. And let's see what we have here. Well, the Australian dollar got rejected already. As you guys can see here, by that point, we already came down massively beforehand. We already saw that rejection earlier. Coming down right now, of course, towards that level here. It seems that we're just looking for the continuation now. The Australian dollar against US dollar. We're going to get back to all of these charts, very shortly here. Just going to go over a couple of them right now real quick to see what the status is with you guys. To then start looking for the confluences that we need in order to actually execute and trade a position based on the timing of the market. You guys know how we trade. We look at the correlations a lot. It's the bread and butter of our strategy on this channel. So that's what we're going to use today as well here. To potentially give us the highest possible probability At least as much as possible here. Okay, the euro is making that move to the upside here. We have this particular zone right there. Okay, we have not tapped into that zone yet. My opinion is if we take out that high and we tap into that particular level, we creep up a little bit. Okay, tap into that zone. Then looking for 1,000 potential. At this particular moment, we have still a zone right here. Could also be another level internally. I just want to see how we react from any of these particular levels. Right now, the euro is looking a little bit stronger, especially compare that to the Australian dollar. Massive difference right there. Okay. GU is looking fantastic. I really like how GU is looking because we saw the beautiful rejection. It's the first reaction you want to look for. After that, you created that lower low that put in the high, which is in essence just a relatively good signal in general. Now we tapped into that zone. We got rejected by that zone. We're not looking particularly strong here, so maybe we're looking for potential shorts back on GU. But if we can't look for a potential pushback, I would look for that particular zone right here, and I would just look for this one. I think this is the most clear setup we can look for. Very basic, textbook SMC in my opinion here. Coming back down, coming back down, coming back up, tapping into that zone, filling up that imbalance, coming back down towards this level here. The dollar, of course, needs to come down, hold here, create an internal higher high on the lower time frames, and to then go up in order for us to actually execute the trade. That's the confluence we look for. We will not pretty much randomly enter. But it is definitely a possibility. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, other charts you want me to look at right now, let me know. We are already with 400 people in the chat right here. If you guys want to support the channel, then smash the like button. We're going to do a giveaway later on. So let's say 400 likes. We will do a smaller giveaway today. We need to think about what we're going to do today, but yeah. It helps us supporting the channel and creating that community. I hope you guys liked that crypto stream. I'm gonna do it. Put a lot of effort in it, to be honest. So I'm gonna continue it, and I'm gonna create right now something else. Okay, I'm gonna actually create a complete crypto course. Okay, which is gonna be that explanation, but better, higher quality, more examples. Better, structured, structured, a couple of tweaks here and there. And I'm going to put it to you. The members in the V2 get it for free completely. And the other members, they can sign up to our BitGet link. And if you deposit $100 on that account that you can trade with, because we're going to live trade together as well. You can follow me there. You can get that crypto course as well. We're going to release it next week. I'm going to work very hard on it. And I think it will be very beneficial because a lot of guys asked me for some more clarity. So yeah, why not creating a mini course to just help you with that? Brianna says, how's oil looking? Check gold. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's have a look at the gold chart. That sounds like a good idea. Rejection on the 50-minute chart. Very beautiful. Beautiful low. Oh, that's the correlation song. There we go. So what we're looking for right now is actually clean price action. And what I really like today is I see a lot of clean price action. I'm actually very surprised with the price action that we're seeing right now. Because this could easily just be a very good area to short from. Based on what we're seeing here, the beautiful candle structure right there. I would, I would give it maybe a try here. If the dollar indeed decides to make that move, you could clearly see that. Let's invert the scale a little bit. And look at the dollar, that the correlation is back. All right, the negative correlation between gold and the dollar right now is back. Like we want to see it here. So yeah, I'm actually very surprised. I actually like what I'm seeing here. So gold could give us a potential trade setup. We might see it a little bit higher. So we have a higher stop loss here. Target the imbalance that's underneath. Yes, we have this zone. We need to break that zone here. I know that will be the ideal scenario. But in essence, this internal structure right here is looking very, very nice. It's looking very good as well. So gold is also looking very, very good. GU, yeah, as well. There are a couple of beautiful setups right now. So let's see, first of all, how we bounce from this particular level on the dollar. And then based on that, we will exactly, you know, do what we would like to do here, and that is just simply wait for the bounce and then look at which particular setup looks better, gold or GU. Okay, gold or GU. That's what to look at. For GJ, we need to be a bit patient at this particular moment. There are a couple of other setups I will look at later, natural gas and oil. I will do that a little bit later during the stream. But for now, let's see what the dollar will do. And then based on the dollar, we're going to look at what gold will do or what GU will do. And we might see a trade set up from there. Very, very clean. Very, very nice. Why the last higher high isn't a chalk at the euro US dollar? Let me see what you mean. Let me see what you mean. This is indeed a change character to the downside. I have to agree with you. Completely. This is definitely a change character to the downside. Break stock to change character to the downside. The only thing I'm looking for is I might see, and this is just my analysis here on the higher time frame a little bit. Okay, let me remove it one more time. Whenever I see a structure that's built like this, you know, before a rally or a dump to the downside, so a tank to the downside here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. You know, what I see, what I noticed in my past, you know, career, I could say, is that whenever you see the dump and you create a higher high, usually we tend to go to that higher range right there that is built up above that level. And that's why I'm just going to be extremely careful. Of course, if the dollar makes a turnaround, it's a different story. But therefore, I would see GU as a more clear, you know, setup, because this is exactly what I meant here. When you see this and you create a higher high, it already went to this particular level before, and we already saw that rejection. So that gap is completely filled up here, whereas the euro has still a long way to go for that particular move, in my opinion here. So yeah, that's why I was looking for that level there. So yeah, for that particular reason, my eyes are at GU right now and gold. I like actually gold. I would think I would short gold there if the dollar bounces from one of these lows, or at least not break that low. Most important part. How do you separate the assets in the watch list? That's a great question. Let me there we go. Here. Anyways, how do I do that? Well, you have a button right here. You say add section. And if you press add section, then automatically you will have that, you know, happening right there. All right, you would have that right there. So yeah, guys. But in order to take a trade, in my opinion, right now, I want to wait for the dollar to make it. In the meantime, I can check a couple of other charts for you guys. All right. There we go. Did you see natural gas? Yes. We were talking about it. Who remembers? Who remember what happened here? Okay. Who remembered what we were talking about? There we go. Yeah, we're gonna execute. I'm gonna talk about natural gas in a second here, indeed. Let's do it. The dollar, yeah, needs to bounce from this level. If the dollar bounces from there, and we're seeing a bounce, then we're gonna see GU probably getting rejected from this zone here. Okay, and it seems like a very, very beautiful pair, or very beautiful point to short from. Because we took out some liquidity here. We tapped into that high here. We got rejected already. We created a significant lower low. We're now coming back up to fill up the balance. And now look for the continuation, which can cause that double M, that M pattern right there, that reversal pattern right there, while the dollar is holding here and creating a higher high. And the beautiful thing about it right now is that the dollar is also building some liquidity above here. It's actually looking quite decent. Very compact though. Which is actually, which is good. You know, and gold is just slowly coming up, but definitely gold want to tap into that zone here. I want to look for a short setup right there for the gold price. Definitely want to do that. Steve says, Lorenzo, your crypto session last Saturday was awesome. Couldn't be there live, but great information you gave. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it, my man. That's what it is, guys. If you guys want to trade live with me on BitGet, what we're going to do, we have a crypto course coming for free. If you deposit $100 and you sign up to the link, you can use this $100 to trade with me live on stream this Saturday. When the market is looking way better, I can guarantee you that already. No Eastern, none of that stuff. I'm going to explain the strategy one more time briefly. But you are going to get free access to my complete course, which is the correlation crypto strategy. Okay. The results, the track records are also in the description right here. You can sign up to the link right now in the chat right there. So yes, gold, GU. Let's go to natural gas indeed. Let's have a little look right there. Natural gas has been doing it. Absolutely beautiful. We have been waiting for that moment. Okay. Natural gas came down towards a very, very important level. And that is exactly at, I think it was the daily chart. Daily chart right here. We came down towards this particular zone. And we tapped into this particular area of the month. Let's shoot up right there. We held there and we bounced from it after taking out the lows. We came in, broke the lows, broke the highs. Natural gas is showing us potential here. Looking for a swing trade later on. I'm not there yet completely. I'm not completely convinced yet. Okay. So what do I want to see for natural gas? I want to come back up towards these levels here. 2.4. Might see reaction. Might coming back down. Might look for the continuation. Might look for areas here. But the most important part is that the daily is getting broken. And I know it sounds like a bit weird, right? That I'm looking for a daily breakout all the way there. But there is so much deleveraging going on in the natural gas right now because everyone expected the price of natural gas to skyrocket. All the big companies, institutions, all of them during the war of Ukraine, the North Sea pipe, everything that happens right there, they expected the natural gas price to go up because, of course, the lack of supply and so on and so on. Well, massive manipulation. We saw an all-time low, 80% drop, okay? Since, I don't know how long. I think it's probably since 8 months or something. Yeah, 8 months ago, okay? So what happens is that a lot of people are stuck in their position, so that needs to deleverage first. So in my opinion, what you can do is you can wait with a higher high first here on the daily to then create a higher low, to then look for setups, okay? You can try to catch the bottom. I'm not saying that you cannot. But if you want to be more certain, you want to break this particular high, which is the 3.016, in order to then come down or come up to look for the reversal here. You have so much more ground to cover. So we're talking about more of a safer investment, unless you have a very wide stop loss, or you want to start to just hold and dollar cost average into your position. Yeah, this is the right moment to do so. But otherwise, if you want to look for the trade and you want to nail it with a tight stop loss, my suggestion is to wait for a daily breakout. That's what I'm going to do personally. Bro, check the Dow Jones, please. Yes, sir. Okay, if you look at the VIX down first, that's the number one thing that we're looking at. All right, the volatility index. You guys know it. Mr. Volatility Index. All right, we're coming back to that daily level. We are still in that zone. When I look at the 12-hour zone, you can see clearly that we are and that we are still in that particular level. Yeah, we're semi-looking, yeah, moi. However, when you look a little bit lower, and you look at this particular level, this was that last, this is important, this is that last 3-hour candle. Candle structure are the most important. That's always what we're looking at. You know, on stream, in general, in Discord, whatever we do, we look at candle structure, okay? Super important. So this last particular candle was the last candle before, and this is interesting, that liquidity sweep here, before that massive turnover, okay, for the VIX here. And we're talking about a massive expansion, all right? A crazy expansion here. If you calculate it from the low to the high, it's like a 50%, okay? It's massive. So the moment we're gonna tap into that zone on the 3-hour, we will see a reaction, in my opinion, regardless. Yeah, absolutely. The 1945 reaction is what I'm looking for it to come down, to tap into that zone, the 1945. And then, the moment the volatility index is in a particular level here, okay, we're coming into that zone, and I'm gonna set an alert right now. I'm gonna look at, okay, where is the Dow Jones? Where is the S&P 500? Where is the Nasdaq? And I'm gonna then look at, okay, which particular chart is giving me the best setup? Because we know there's an inverted correlation going on. If we can almost see that we're gonna bounce from that level, which I do highly expect here, at least a short-term bounce, then the question is, okay, which particular indice is looking the best? That's what we're looking for. So which particular indice is then looking the best at that particular moment? And then based on that, we will also execute the trade here. But if you want to look at it right now, let's go to it real quick. We can. The dollar is still is coming down right now. Okay, very good. Be patient here. Wait for the dollar to react. We are coming into that zone initially now. Very curious how we're going to react from here. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go back to the dollar real quick. But yeah, let's go over the Dow Jones there real quick. Let's do that. Let's do that. So the S&P 500 here, okay. The US 30, yeah, still coming up here. We're right now in that initial zone. Okay, interesting. We're in an area of resistance right now. I'm not convinced yet. I see us maybe coming back up still to the 33,720. We have formed a pretty significant strong bullish candle structure here as well. You know, at the 4-hour chart. So we might take out that high and then reverse it down. That I would love to see, because I think that would be the perfect alignment with the volatility. Coming back into that particular level. Nasdaq already, Chuck. Okay. All right. Yeah, but if I see the VIX creating this particular candle closure on the 3-hour chart, then I'm not particularly bullish right now. Bearish right now on the indices here. Okay, there is a strong negative correlation. So that means if the VIX comes down, indices will push further up a little bit here. So yeah, I want to see bullish structure getting close here. I want to see this going up. Okay, I want to see some confirmation on this particular chart. But yeah. Let's see from there. Okay, the dollar is now in that zone. First zone. Seems like we're going through it. Let's see how we react from this particular zone. That last candle right there. This is on the 3-minute chart. Let's highlight a little bit better right there. And this is where we bounced from. Okay, there we go. 3-minute chart. We're seeing a short reaction right now. Fantastic. The 102.146 is a level. GU needs to either break that low for us to enter position. Or that's another layer. It needs to go up. It needs to come up to fill up the imbalance there. And we can look for a short position from there. A little bit of SMC mode today. Due to the fact that I like this structure right now. Let's see how the dollar will react. 5-minute zone. We have one more zone right here. Let me see on the 3-minute. Okay. 15-minute we had that zone. The 10-minute we had this particular level. All right. Okay. Let's see how we hold up here. It would be great if we can all hold up in this particular zone. It would give us a solid confirmation. GJ short, yes. When the yen, we were talking about GJ a second ago here. The yen is pretty much following the dollar right now at the moment. Again, so if you look at the yen, we're holding beautifully here, which is great. On the 15-minute chart, it's a little bit more clear. On the 1-hour chart, it's even better. 2-hour chart right here. Okay, we are now in this zone here. We have this particular level again. The beautiful candle closure. We're now bouncing from this zone here. So this is bullish structure right there. Okay, I do believe indeed that we can see something like this happening. So a GJ short is absolutely not a bad idea. I have to agree with you completely, especially like when bouncing in this particular zone right here. This is on the 2-hour chart. Okay. 15-minute, you're trying to look for the better entries right now on the lower time frame. In my opinion, there's just a bunch of liquidity still above here that has not been taken out here. We have not really took out a massive high to then come down, you know. So that's what I'm personally looking for. I want to see, okay, at least then give us that, you know, that higher high here, so we can take out all of these stop losses there. To then reverse price, to then either come up and to then short from there, or to just break structure and enter straight away, somewhat in that level, and then seeing the alignment with the yen. That's what I would love to see. Until that moment, I think that we could, you know, come up, take a swipe at liquidity first before making it move to the downside. Dollar and GU. GU is on my radar right now. GU is on my radar. GJ has GJ has two-side liquidity. 100%. But yes, that means that we want to take out one side first, then reverse to the other side. But yeah. For me personally, like, yes, you could enter short if you want to. But for me, it just gives me a more, you know, a better, feeling, I could better say, in regards to, you know, or a stronger confidence when I know the liquidity there is taken out before we move down. That's the theory behind that. Check Canadian dollar against Japanese yen. All right, so Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, so We already had a wow, what happened there? We already had a massive rejection. The 3-hour chart. Textbook right there. That's a textbook reaction right there. Beautiful. This is nice. This is better. You create a higher high and then a massive formation. The fact is that we already like 6-7 hours ago we already had that move here. Otherwise we would have entered here. If this was on the stream, this was a no-brainer. You know, this is the perfect example. Okay, you see this happening right here. You see that you break that low. You enter here, you go down, and you go down all the way towards the lower targets right there. Right, that's the idea. Why? Because you took out the liquidity first to the upside. So you took this out and then you immediately reverse to the downside. That's what I mean for GJ. And that's what I would love to see here. So for now, yeah, on the lower time frame, we might see reaction indeed. If you look on the 3-minute, you have seen that rejection already right there. Yeah, you might have a look at this zone, but GAU is looking better, cleaner in my opinion. As long as the dollar holds here and breaks the high. What else do we have? We have the Canadian dollar against the yen. We had the British pound against the yen. Australian dollar against the yen. All right, the Australian dollar is looking for a recovery. And the euro. Euro is at strong daily resistance. Okay, yes, we are indeed on the 8 hour. But, yeah, strong resistance right there. I'm gonna set an alert here. Alert set. So potential shorts from here. Or from there. Alright, so 2 different variants. Depending on the dollar here, if the dollar can break the high already. Because I do expect the British pound to act a little bit weaker today. Definitely be lovely to see breakdown on the EURUSD. So yeah, Euro, same zone. We are now in that zone here. Okay, we are getting rejected at the moment. That's interesting. I was looking at this particular level here. More at this particular zone, a little bit higher. Obviously now with the dollar coming up and bouncing, that's not going to be that's not going to work out at this particular moment. Usually when you create a high, I want to come a little bit higher towards some of this particular level here to take out that zone to then make it down. But if you're seeing this internally, the dollar can push already. It's very straightforward. Just you know, looking already good. Let me see what the euro is doing right now. We go to the daily charts of euro. There we go. Yeah, euro is euro is still there. It's trying to break through, but the euro is just can't break through for some reason. Has a hard time breaking through right now. It is struggling underneath this level. Yet it's still coming up. Okay. So what do you want to see? You want to see more weakness right now in the euro itself. You want to break the 1030. I'm gonna set an alert there. As long as there is a big contrast between two pairs, it's perfect. That's what we want to see here. Can you explain about the yen and US dollar if the yen drops and the USD rises? So for example, in general, the yen has a lot of US Treasury bonds. Okay, the reason why is because their own government bonds are worthless because of their debt they have created. Also of the fact that they do not handle a inflation rate. I think they're still around the minus 0.1%, which was intentionally done to promote consumer spending. But at some point, you will see that it gives you a counter. Okay? Nobody invests in government bonds. Simple. So what they do is they buy a ton of US treasuries and they dump them on the US market. So usually what you tend to see is also, and also keep in mind that Japanese has one of the biggest exports in the world. Okay. What tends to happen if the yen goes up, you will see the dollar coming down. There's usually actually negative correlation. But what tends to happen sometimes is if the yen sells these treasuries, that correlation shifts into a positive correlation for a while. Okay, so always look at the chart itself and just understand that the only thing that you have to do is you go to the 5-minute time frame, you look at the dollar index, you go to the yen basket, right here. Let's go to the dollar index. And let's go to the 5-minute as well. All right. The only thing that you have to do right now is just to simply look at, okay, how are they reacting together? Okay. Because it can change now and then. Same as gold. Gold can also change now and then. There's usually a negative correlation between gold and the dollar. But sometimes, there is a decoupling there. So please always check, confirm your buys. Never assume something in regards to the correlation. But usually that's what tends to happen. But as of right now, it's actually different. JRKY says JPY came out of positive correlation about a week ago, so that's interesting. Info, yeah. Well, so far I see still that there is some positivity. I see still a correlation there. I mean, it's still kind of moving similar. But indeed, you're right. If you zoom out a little bit, you have seen the yen massively coming down while the dollar has been coming. So it's looking better than before. We're looking better. And this is a good sign for the dollar actually as well. Okay, either shorting from there or shorting from that area of supply right there if the dollar decides to come down a little bit more and holds another level. So it depends. Vasco, my man, what's happening? For the breakdown, appreciate it, yeah, no problem. Glacia says, watching while on a plane. Wow. That's some next level stuff right there. She's always active. She's always there. She has been improving tremendously as well. Glacia, one of our fantastic members of our community. Even watching on a plane. So that's wow, beautiful. Amazing, amazing. So yes, guys, as you guys know, I barely use indicators. I saw a question about targeting the Asian lows. The only indicator that I tend to use here is the FX session range. That's one. Then another one I sometimes use is a RSI divergence on the higher time frame. What else do I use? What else do we use? Well, that's actually it. The Sunday open. Not much going on, but yeah. Look at the Asian lows, the London lows, the Asian lows. That's where it's at. That's what I'm looking for right now. So if we come down, I'm looking to, we might already come down here. I'm looking to short from there and target at least the Asian lows here. So we have the Asian lows right there. Okay, the beautiful thing about this is that we can also take the London lows as well and secure ourselves. So if you break this low, it's like your stop loss and break even there already. Or you just let it run, whatever you prefer. It depends on your personal trading style here. But we're coming down in a very, very nice manner. I like it a lot. And I like what the dollar is doing. That's the problem. That's what I want to see. That's no problem. That's what I want to see. I want to see always, okay? Super important. I want to see the dollar making a massive move here like you see right now to the upside. And then when that happens, I want to see GU breaking that low. When we see that closure below the lower low, that created that high, we will have our entry, okay? We trigger ourselves into our position and we target then a previous low of a session. For example, the London low, the Asian low. As low as we can go, okay? That's what we're looking for. Yes, sir. All right. That's what we want to see. That 3-minute zone held, okay? Beautiful. That's why we look at candle structure, right? That's exactly what we wanted. We want to break this internal high. We've done that. We need to close above it. Gold is already coming down. Euro is also, yeah, no, Euro I want to see definitely, yeah, Euro is similar. Euro is similar, but the Euro needs to show a little bit more weakness right now. GU came down massively, got butt up here. Look on the 3-minute we held. We created equal lows, so. Pretty much. So, yeah, patiently waiting here. Lorenzo, you have a nice office. Thank you, my man. But that's actually just a pretty small room, I have to say. Turned it into a little office here. But our new home is going to be finished in May. We're going to move next month. And when I move there, I'm going to make an epic studio. I'm going to make like a podcast section. I'm going to like really make it nice. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, looking forward to that. We'll record a lot more content as well. It's going to be really nice. Are you still going to be in Bali? I'm still in Bali. I am still in Bali. Yeah. Thinking about, you know, move to Dubai as well. A little bit between Bali and Dubai. Something that matter. You know, Bali during the most of the year in Bali. A couple months a year in Dubai. Just because, you know, there are so many traders there now. So many people that I know are there. You know, these expos are there. I want to be more like this type of stuff. I want to be more at conferences, expos, you name it. Let's go dollar. Let's hold there. All right. Gold is, yeah, gold is dropping very, very hard. Too late for gold. Regardless, we would not see a good entry here. I was looking at this particular zone. We didn't came up. Fill up that imbalance completely here. Even if I would enter from the imbalance, I would be missing that trade right there. Lorenzo, with the fears of the US dollar losing its dominance and a lot of talk about the currency dropping, would you say it's dangerous to invest in currencies with the dollar or bet with the dollar? No. I would not say so. I think the technical analysis itself is what's the most important. All right, so you understand what's happening there. Overall, of course, we understand that there is a lot of FUD right now going on, and it makes sense. Not just FUD, it's like it has a strong foundation. Like there are a lot of reasons why the dollar is right now coming down. But I never believe a currency, coming down just like that, going to zero, and especially not before it makes a last, big move up to create as much liquidity, gather as much liquidity as possible here, to then collapse here. Okay. Usually when you see a massive collapse, it tends to come from highs, not from lows. So yeah, I think that the dollar is just still gonna come up a little bit beforehand. I don't think that the dollar is done yet, but it will be at some point. Do you factor in economic news? Yeah, I do. Yeah, absolutely. We do use it. Okay. There we go. Some countries will stop using the dollar. That's why a lot of bad things about it. Yes, a lot of FUD here. We know, yeah, what's going on. Of course, they want to step up the perpetual dollar. A lot of stuff is happening right now. And the moment countries actually do that, all the money comes back to the United States. The United States itself, especially when the United States no longer is the world reserve currency, the United States will be flooded with all their own dollars from the world coming back to them, which of course causes hyperinflation. And you will be poor overnight. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah. However, it's not. We're not there yet. We are not there yet. I don't think that we have to worry on it at this particular moment. We're gonna see when we're ready. Also, keep in mind, guys, next year, yeah, we need the toilet paper, that's for sure. A bunch of it. But next year, the elections are coming. Okay. This has a major impact on the currencies and the strength of a currency as well. Oh, we might see some weakness right now still, but yeah, not for long. Then yeah, at some point we will. We're gonna dive really deep in it later on stream. This is what I want to do as well. So once I have my new place in May, I'm gonna drop a lot of new content talking about macroeconomy, the macro analysis. This is more trading. We're focusing more on the day trading right now. You know, scalping / day trading. We are gonna move from that towards more macro analysis later. You know, higher time frames, swing trading, and so on and so on. But you know, we have a good foundation here. That's just trading the markets as of what we're seeing from a technical standpoint. So in the short term, you know, the fundamentals do matter. Obviously, do matter, but structure matters more. All right, let's be patient here. The dollar is coming down slightly here. We created a massive first impulse from that moment. So far, ranging market. Gold coming back up strongly. Oh, people didn't FOMO in. That's what happens when you FOMO. Shoot back up, and you know. I don't have to explain you. I think you you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the euro, US dollar. Yeah, if you break this low, I'm gonna set an alert here as well. If you do break that low, you might. Give me 1 second. Getting my phone charger. Give me 1 second. Okay, what happened? Euro JPY got a message right there. What happened with the euro against JPY here? Okay, let's look at the Japanese yen real quick. What did the yen do? Not much. 2-hour chart, I think. That structure, yes. Okay, the yen. Coming back down. Okay, so the euro is probably, the euro again is probably moving up a little bit. There we go. Okay, yes, we tapped into that zone. Let's see also for the euro against the yen here, how we measure or how we actually tap into this particular level right there. Okay, this particular high. Let's see how we tap into this zone. See if you can get a rejection on the lower time frame. You know, tapping into that 10-minute area of supply here, coming into the zone, and potentially selling off there if the yen decides to hold from there. Okay, if you look on the lower time frame, it makes more sense. You know what I'm talking about. The yen needs to show a little bit more strength. The yen needs to show a little bit more strength. Otherwise, we can still come down a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, dollar came up, came back down towards its level. Is now in a consolidation. Is in a range. Is in a consolidation range. GU is still underneath that initial zone here. We have this level. If he decides to come up, we might look from a range right here from the 124,446 and see from there. Yeah, this is why it's so nice. If you close below the Sunday open, we can definitely see us coming down here. That's why I short from there. Seems extremely nice here. Why? Well, you close below the Sunday open. You can target immediately the London and the Asian lows. Okay. Overall, I think that's just an extra confirmation that you can look for and use here. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Raka says, Lorenzo, remember which I purchased. Okay, perfect, perfect. Volume, Lorenzo. Okay, let me know if everything is good. What's the session indicator called? It's called FX session range. Okay, so FX session range, right there. So yes, guys. By the way, for everyone who was on the stream on a Saturday, the crypto stream, or who watched the video after that, let me know in the chat right now. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. We have David. Yes, sir. Rafa watched live. Marco, Tim, Nicolas, I have Johnny, Ron. Yes, sir. Amazing, Ron. Fernandez is still busy to watch it. Amazing. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Me and did watch it again. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna create a course built around this. All right. For everyone who's in the V2, it's gonna be free. I'm just gonna add it to the V2 section here. Okay. Just so you guys know, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just add this to the V2 section right there. Okay. I'm gonna create a new section in general. Gonna put it in there. Gonna make sure that we talk about it a little bit more often because it's such a powerful, you know, amazing strategy in my opinion. I just need to prove it to you more, guys, a little bit more. I have been a little bit easy with actually trading it right now at the moment, and the reason why is simple, because of the overall market here. Just wanted to be a little bit patient, but we're gonna be back on track right now. We are still looking to turn this $650 into $10,000. Okay, for people that want to know it, that's the goal, and we're starting off right now pretty well here. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So if you want to join and you want to trade with me live on stream, every Saturday we have a live crypto stream, but it's important to understand the strategy. So if you want to join, you can actually apply. Okay, link is in the description, or I'll send it in the chat right now. You can join. If you deposit $100 on that BitGet account, you can trade with me live with that $100, plus you get access to my crypto course, which will come out this weekend. Explain the full on correlation strategy. It shows you a winning strategy right there. We're going to trade it live together then, every Saturday. And keep in mind, Bitcoin broke to $30,000, okay? All the moon boys are back. So I do believe that there's a lot of hype coming back into the market. A lot of volume will come back into the market. So be prepared for some really solid moves here. So it's important to right now put some works, put some effort into this whole thing right now. Just practice a little bit. And the reason why is because if you do it now, you prepare yourself for that run. You might say, I never trade crypto, that's fine. But at some point, as traders, we need to adapt. We need to be as adaptable as possible. If Forex providers with the best opportunities, I'm there. If it's crypto, I am there. I'm going to be there. Because if there's more money to be made there, I'm going to go there. Okay? The core principles of trading stay the same. Supply and demand, correlations, all of that stuff. It's just a little bit different. You have to have a little bit of a different understanding of the money flow. And that's what I'm going to explain. Okay, gold is coming up. GU is still stagnating right now. The dollar is actually not moving. There's actually not much volume happening right now in the market. Looking at the chart. So a free course, if you deposit $100 and you can trade with me. Easy. Race is the most powerful crypto strategy out there by far. New York in 3 minutes. Yes, the New York Stock Exchange opens in 3 minutes. Very, very important. Hopefully we see some volume here, guys. Because this is on the slower end, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going to see the New York Stock Exchange opening here. Hopefully see more volume coming into the market. Euro is now in that zone. Okay, the euro against the yen is in that level. We have touched this particular zone. We're seeing a reaction from that zone. Okay, that's interesting. So this is a 10-minute zone. What do we want to see? We want to see the break. On the 1 minute, we want to close below the 145.315. The yen needs to show us a little bit more strength. And at least show us a bounce. Okay, from where we're at right now. So let's say we are at the 3-minute level. We are bouncing from this particular area of the month. You can see that right here. So this is where you need to bounce from. You need to create a higher high. Then we're going to break the low. And then we can short potentially the euro against the Japanese yen as well. 2 minutes before the news. GU is still coming up right now at the moment. I'm going to turn off the sessions here for a second. The 10-minute chart. Yeah, it's still there. We still have that imbalance there. Okay. So we might look for shorts from there as well. It depends. It depends on the dollar. As long as the dollar does not break this low, it's all good. Most important part. That's not available in the United States. Yes, same as Bybit and all these other ones. So you need a VPN for that. I highly recommend you to use a VPN regardless. But the beautiful thing about the verification is that you don't need to. Because you can withdraw up to 300 Bitcoin. I think that's... Where can we send proof of deposit? Well, if you sign up to our link, we can track that. You just need to give you our UID number. That's in the top right corner of your exchange. When you log in, you have a UID number. We can see if you actually did it. We're coming down, we're breaking it. We have the New York opening in 1 minute. 15 seconds to be exact. Johan says, I'm new to your video, only stumbled onto you recently. What do you teach in the V2? We have a couple of video series. We have a video series, SMC video series A, the basic structure B, the more advanced stuff. Then we have a prop firm series. Then we have all the V2 events. We have weekly events, 2 events, 3 events per week that are recorded that you can rewatch. A lot of different things going on. Hours and hours and hours and hours of content right now that you can watch right there. All of that together. Plus we live trade again. Privately as well. We have private live streams during especially the London. and sometimes the New York. And we might add a crypto stream in the future. That's the best I can give you for a $97 lifetime. I hope you don't mind. Okay, we broke that low. Initial pump was great. Right now we have the New York Stock Exchange opening here. Okay, the yen is coming down still, so it's no confirmation we had here. The VIX is reacting. The VIX is reacting. Okay, that means indices will potentially drop in the short term. Okay, the S&P 500. Let's go there first. Boom. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, beautiful reaction. Rejection right there. Fantastic. Beautiful. Hey, this is nice. This is interesting. This is right on the lower time frame. We have that liquidity build up there. We have the gap there. We came down. We came up. We came down. All the liquidity was taken out. We came down, retested. Now break the low. That low created internally that high. And the VIX, if you look at the VIX right here. Okay, let's have a look at the VIX. The VIX had a massive impulse during the open. Now coming back down, getting pushed down. Was it a fake out? That's the question. Only way to find out if we break this low. There we go. So far looking good. As long as we stay above this zone, the S&P will come down. The dollar. GU is still trying to push up. It's not looking strong enough. As long as the dollar is ready to break highs right now, it's done. It's gonna be done. All right, the 102.185 GU. And the S&P 500. Patience wins here. Taking any trades today? We just got live pretty much an hour ago. We are seeing the dollar reacting. There's not much volume right now in the market. We're waiting patiently for trades. Dalton said, Lorenzo, let's trade your strategy with crypto on our 101. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. This week, we have our meeting. Where is the news, bro? I could find any news on another session. There is no news today. Tomorrow. We have CPI coming out. We have the FOMC report coming out as well. Bro, what is your background color? That's a good question. No, it's not this one. It's a custom color. You want to have the code? Right here. 157123. How does news affect the market? Well, it can affect the market in a positive manner. It can affect the market in a negative manner. It can go positive, then negative. The news is just, the reason why the news is important is because it gives you more of a longer term perspective of a currency. All right, the news is not here to give you the perfect setup, my opinion. It leads more towards gambling because sometimes you see the news playing out perfectly. When it's bullish, price goes up. But there are many, many other occasions when price goes down, then goes up, then goes down, then goes up. So there is no bias when there is a news outcome here any longer. We saw a shift here since the last yeah, let's say since Q1. Okay, the end of Q4, Q1, we saw that shift happening. The news is important though. So for example, this is important to look at. Okay, let me show you right now something important in regards to the unemployment rate. All right, we have these numbers coming out, or the initial jobless claims, better to say. We have these numbers coming out here Thursday. Super important for news for the dollar. And let's look at this week, and let's go to the dollar. And let's look at the initial jobless claims here. Well, look at this. What you guys can see here is that, and I need to zoom in for you guys a little bit. There we go. Hope you guys can see it better. Yeah, we have a close on the charts. So for example, April 6th, all right, we saw 228,000, right, initial jobless claims, all right, more people unemployed, okay, looking for a job, right, in the labor market. So registered in the labor market, unemployed, all right. Forecast was 200,000. It was 20 or 10% more, almost 15% more than expected, okay. That's not a good sign. The forecast right now is not 228, it's 231. So it's actually higher than the actual expectation of what we already had, right? 228. If this is going to be higher again, this is going to show you the first cracks of the United States, right? What's happening with the dollar and the overall, you know, strength of the economy itself, okay? So, of course, we want to understand what all of these numbers mean. So what you need to know is, what are the initial jobless claims or the unemployment rate? What is the CPI data stands for? What is the GDP growth or decline stands for? How does that affect a currency? How do interest rates affect a currency? Right? You want to use all these components together, and you want to understand and formulate them currency by currency to understand, okay, this country is actually doing better than this country based on the GDP, the unemployment rate, the inflation, the interest rate, and the data we have. Okay? So it's more important to understand it from a more of a macro standpoint in regards to actual, you know, short-term, yeah, news, like trade setups. I would say, okay, yeah, it depends here, okay? As I said, I may not have understood it well, but I think you mentioned about providing signals in the future for a fee. I think you're talking about the copy trading. Social says 32,000 today. Is that Bitcoin? We are now at 30,200. I'm not there yet. I want to see it. Massive reaction. We shoot to this whole level. We are now at yeah, like crucial yeah, the crucial resistance. Like this is where the most resistance is at. All right, this is right now where we're going to. This is what we need to break fully. The 32,300. That's where the major resistance is at. For the moment, we have a new zone just underneath, and that's at 31,150. So we are not there yet. We need to close a weekly candle above that level, 32,326, something like that. GU coming down, beautiful. That's what we want to see. Okay, this is beautiful. That's what we want to see. We want to target the Asian low. The London lows are also here. London low. Let's go lower time frame. Let's go lower time frame. There we go. Dollar holding reasonable. Just want to break this initial high. Okay, the 102.185. We are now in this zone. We are now back in that level. Okay, we no longer held in that 3-minute zone. We're back in the 10-minute zone. So if you can hold here, it's all good. Gonna push the price of GU down. We're gonna go shorter. Did you have a look at silver? Yeah, while we're waiting here, yeah, GU can come down at any given moment here. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Silver is at resistance right now. Silver is at that zone. Yeah, we bounced from this initial level. We are now in that new zone. We have one more zone above that. There. One more zone above that zone. There we go. Got the rejection right there. Yeah, I think that silver can look. We can see a correction here after that massive pullback, a massive expansion. Now looking for a pullback. This is the low to break. This is the low to break. So yeah, shorts below this level. Especially if the dollar decides to move. So yeah, no, silver made a massive run up. Okay. After that massive impulse to the downside, all the way down to 17, then pulling back to 19.8, and now back at 25. And keep in mind, this is a 26% increase. It's crazy, right there. So yeah, keep a close eye on this on the 1 hour chart especially. There we go. Yeah, gold is doing the same. All right, very similar behavior. If you can close below the Sunday open, that would be absolutely fantastic. So you look at how important the Sunday open is. If you look at it from this perspective here, I kind of get what I mean here. Okay, this is the Sunday open. This is where we opened the market. The moment we opened the market, we immediately tanked to the downside. We came up, we broke it, we bounced from it, and now we're kind of ranging above it. So this is how important it is. And you see it actually, it's actually quite interesting that this whole Sunday open acts as a perfect area of support and resistance. So if we close below that zone, we might see the drop, taking out the London and Asian lows here. With the confirmation of the dollar breaking the internal highs, yeah, can give us way more of a confirmation. But so far, the structure of the dollar is looking good. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to go short on GU the moment we break and come back below that level. Stop loss above this initial high. What do we need to see? We need to see a closure below. And I think that's the perfect moment to wait for a trade. We enter our short position. We wait, we hold, and we see for the we wait for the results. You think that GU will take out the highs before it drops? Well, if you look at it from the lower time frame, it already took out the highs here. Okay, it's important indeed to look at. But we took out this high. Took out this high. Or sorry, this high took out this high. We took out this high. These were equal lows or equal highs that were built up here. So we did that first. We took out these equal highs here. Right there. We actually took out the stop losses of this particular area of supply. And then we dropped. So for me, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. If we now come down and we break and close below, fantastic. We break below the Sunday open. And we go short from there. The market is rigged. Yes, sir. Thank God it is. That's what you want. Water, by the way, guys. Sorry, guys. Sparkling water. Need to stay sharp here. Yeah, say 400 likes. We have a giveaway. We are at 200 already. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. 400 likes. We do our giveaway as usual. Sometimes we give away something big, sometimes something small. It's about the intention. All right? About the intention. Last time we gave away a pop from challenge. Will you be trading in BitGet today? I'm thinking about it after the stream, maybe. So, yeah, the reason why why people are asking me right now is because there is a copy trading function. So if you sign up with the link, I can track you as well. You can get access to my crypto course for free. And also, you can leverage me later. There's a copy trading function later. We're gonna talk about this more often. I just did one trade. Pretty much a test here. So we're going to really take that serious. Then also, we have, if you sign up to our link, we can start our Limitless Trading Academy clan in the future. That means that we as a community can trade against other communities. And then we can win like a massive prize, but you know how it goes. But I believe with our strategy that I talked about, we can beat anyone in the game here, okay? If we all go on it. We go hard on it. So if you want to be part of that, sign up to the link in the chat here. And the copy trading works very well. Very well. Hi, GJ, long as your profit, take 50% profit and following up. Great. Are you sure it's not vodka? No, I would have not reacted this way. I'm drinking it. EJ, GJ. For now, I focus on GU here. On the dollar and GU here. I want to see the dollar breaking this high and coming back further, and then GU coming back down. What I want to see. So what I realized with that copy trading though, and this is super important, is that I probably will not be able, and this is what I'm trying to figure out right now, to trade the smaller pairs. Like the smaller like crypto pairs that we were talking about with like a little bit lower volume. Not only like the big pairs like Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, you know, like Ethereum, that kind of stuff. And the reason why is because of the liquidity. If you copy trade me and I enter a limit order, that means that a bunch of other people also enter a limit order, right? So if that happens, and I place a limit order with a bunch of people backing me up, also placing a limit order, there is a bunch of liquidity now underneath that zone. And what tends to happen when it's too small of a pair, they might want to take it out. So when I was trading by myself, the win rate extremely high, obviously, crushing it, right? I need to make sure that with all that liquidity backing me, while taking a position, that we will not be used as liquidity, as fuel for the market makers here to be taken out here. So therefore, I need to test this a little bit in the beginning, but my main focus probably will be on the bigger pairs, just to be secure and safe here. But still, we need to figure it out. So yeah, sure you guys know. I didn't expect that many people backing me at the beginning, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna come with a solution. If you're from the United States and you cannot open the BitCat link, then what you need to do is open a VPN. My recommendation is to use it regardless for crypto. It's way more safe and secure. NordVPN, cheap, works, does its job. 8-bit Canvas says, hey Lorenzo, for some clarification, when you set a limit order, when don't put a limit, we only take the trade when actually trade. So when you set a limit, we're not yet. Oh, you just enter when I enter. So when when my limit order gets triggered, apparently yours gets triggered too. That's how it works. But it's about the liquidity, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, is it not just, let's say you guys are all backing me up. And like right now, like for example, when I just trade by myself, right, and I'll turn this money into more money, and I say, okay, I'm gonna turn the $650 into $10,000. All right, perfect. Like super high win rate, a lot of money, right? But now, when I've taken an open position, I want to make sure that, you know, all these stop losses that we all have at the same time then will not be used as liquidity. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna try to avoid the big pair, the smaller pairs when copy trading. Only trading, you know, the major alt. You need a lot more followers for that theory. Well, if you trade leverage, plus you have $100,000 backing you up, it's a multi-million-dollar position. So if you invest it in a smaller cap, you can calculate it. Do you ever have more than one open position in crypto? No. Unless we are already in profit. Okay, check EJ. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we broke it. It was a nice reaction, but we didn't break the lows, so we broke the highs again. We are now in that major zone, which is on the I think it's on the 3 hours on the daily chart, 12-hour chart. We're back there. We're back at it. Okay. Let's see what the dollar is not moving. The S&P is not moving. Silver in the range. EuroJPY is moving. So the yen pairs are kind of moving at the moment. Let's go to the yen. DJ. Okay, GJ is showing interest right now. GJ is showing some potential here. All the other pairs are not moving. There's not much volume in the market right now. Of course, everyone is waiting for the CPI to come out tomorrow. The CPI data. So the yen came down. Yet DJ is ready to come down right now. That's it. For the 15-minute time frame, you see this reaction here. Tell me, what do you think about gold? I think gold is weak. Same as silver. If I could choose, I would choose silver. Because silver made such a massive expansion. It's still in the top. It's still in the top right there. It has not been correcting yet. So I do expect a correction. If we break especially this important low. For gold right now on the lower time frame, of course, we're still in that zone. We're still waiting for that connection right there, coming back towards the 2003 level. Might looking for sells from there, but yeah. Look at the yen basket right now, bouncing from here. You need to see a bounce on the 1 minute. See yen break the high. Put in the low. That's 7,989. Right there. Beautiful. And then GJ needs to break that low. So that's the idea. So GJ breaking that low, yen basket breaking that high. Why this high? This high broke that low or created that low. So GJ, GU. GU is just a patient game. I think at some point we're gonna go down. The dollar is not looking bad as long as you're holding above here. I see GU coming down here. As your crypto strategy, did you mention this will be available for the V2 members in Discord? Yes. Live in Harmony, Bitcoin is moving up fast. Yes, a lot of people are going to talk about Bitcoin soon. Let's go to one more thing while we're waiting for our GJ or GU trade. Okay. Let's go to Google Trends. Okay, we're coming down here. Trying to come down. Let's break the lows right now. There's a bunch of liquidity built up underneath. See what we have. Oh, this is in Indonesian. Okay, give me 1 second. Bitcoin. Oh, here we go. It's for GU as well. This is Bitcoin right now in the last 7 days. Okay. We're moving up. More people are starting to talk about it again, right? People starting to see it as a safe haven here. We're in interesting times right now. So yeah, it's the best time to start right now. The best time to start with at least trying to understand technical analysis of crypto is right now. And if you want to do it, then the best thing to do it is to look for it. Amazing strategy. Okay. Not just going to the bull market blindsided, right? Never go into a bull market unprepared. Because if you do that and you're not prepared for any particular outcomes or management of trades and you just go with the flow, you know what the outcome is going to be or could be. Bro, from which country are you? I'm from the Netherlands. Hey Lorenzo, how's your net gas going? Position going? Where you taking out before it went? I closed it very quickly, break even beforehand. All right. Yeah, so the best time is to prepare right now before everyone starts talking about it. You need to be in, you don't have to be in position. You just need to know how to trade it, because you're gonna make so much money if you do this right. If you trade supply and demand correlations the right way in cryptocurrencies with a very good approach, very good strategy, the one I'm providing you with, you are so far ahead of anyone else. Because first of all, nobody trades supply and demand in crypto at all, and the people that do, not the way we do it. And then on the sideline, nobody really uses the correlations as well, or at least they use it, but more as a macro thesis, so not as a micro actual way of looking for entries and setups. So the combination of both, extremely powerful. I highly recommend to dive into. Gold coming up towards this level. We are coming closer and closer towards that 2003 level. Dollar coming down. It's not what we want. We want to hold here. GJ coming up is not what we want. We want to break that low. Alexander says, I'm in a swing trade, or I'm a swing trader for 2 years now, but I've done your strategy the past 2 weeks and I'm 8 for 2 with my own trades. I hope in the... Okay, thanks. Okay. The thanks means positive. Hopefully. Great. Hello, Lorenzo. Can you check Australian dollar against the US dollar? Tested 1 hour supply and then made a 5-minute shock. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Australian dollar is looking... All right, let's have a look here. Okay, we broke to that first initial zone. And at 1 hour, we saw an area of supply. Yeah, we had that zone here. We saw that rejection. Kind of 5-minute. You have this zone. That's in that level here. We have a zone above that level as well. We have 2 particular levels, 2 particular zones. If you've done a Fibonacci from swing high to swing low here, you're coming back to the 618 right there. Yeah, I do find it interesting. I do find it like an interesting area. And as well, if you use the fixed range VAR profile, This is the perfect moment to use it. That aligns perfectly with that level right there. Okay? So that's why this zone is so perfect here. So if the dollar really decides to break a low, it's another story. But otherwise, then this is very, very interesting here. I would actually use this one right there. The 3-minute chart. This particular level. This is the point of control of this particular zone. Right there. Yeah, this is where you would look for shorts then. Especially if the dollar decides to hold and not create a lower low. We should open a section in the V2 for longer term investing. Yes, I completely agree. We're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about that. That's a very good point, actually. Thank you for sharing that. I actually really agree. Completely agree here. Why is your private account private on Insta? Don't you want to make your name bigger online? I have a Forex account. I have a new account, an Instagram account, which I'm gonna grow. We're just getting warmed up. We started that account, you know, from scratch, from zero, no fake followers, none of that stuff. Just like under 2 months ago, and I think it's doing pretty decent. Slow but steady growth. So yeah, we're looking into it, but well, I want to have an account, right? So imagine, right? My personal account, my Instagram account has more followers, obviously. Okay, we're coming down here. But at the same time, these are not all traders, right? It's mixed. And what Instagram wants right now, Instagram wants to see what kind of audience you have. So for that particular reason, I decided to set up a new account, only focusing on trading related things. And Lorenzo, can you maybe give us your opinion on the VIX? The VIX is right now hopefully coming down a little bit. This is what I would love to see. Wow, we're coming up very fast here. Dollar is moving down very quickly. The yen is positively correlated at the moment. The VIX, yeah, the VIX is just hanging around, not doing much right now. What do you guys think of the current market conditions? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think of the current market conditions here right now? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Ronnie says garbage. 8-bit gamer says garbage. Vigo says sucks. Choppy, tough. Dollar, choppy, crazy, bit choppy, hard. 1 gram of liquidity to make moves. Yeah. Okay, we can agree here. GU is still looks the most clean. I agree completely. GU is looking the most clean. So if we can make that move down, or we can bounce and get rejected from there, we might look for shorts for GUs. That's the best case. The best. GJ coming up, breaking levels. Australian dollar against US dollar is coming back towards this whole range. Okay, this whole range is super important. This whole area of consolidation here, we are coming back towards that level, and this level is extremely important because it created a lower low. We got rejected once, so why not twice? Right there. But if the dollar really breaks a low, like it has not broken a low yet, but if it will break a low right now, yeah, then obviously we're not going to take that trade here. But otherwise, you have a position here, but the dollar needs to then turn around before the London open, the London closure. The reason for this week is just the CPI. It's pretty normal. We're super news driven right now. The whole market is only news driven. Because everyone is waiting. Like, everyone is waiting like, oh shit, what's going to happen with the CPI data? What's going to happen with the employment rate of the United States? How is this going to affect the dollar? How is it going to affect the other currencies? All of these things are coming into play here. Super important. So yeah, this is where people are waiting for. Tomorrow, year-over-year CPI data. Is it going to be higher or lower than? I need to look real quick. Is it higher or lower than the... What was the last CPI data now again? I think it was... My bad. That's not good. Yes, okay, 5.6%. Okay. Expectation is a higher inflation. And then, yeah, the 5.2% expectation. Okay. CPI year over year, March, 5.2. Okay. All right. Lorenzo, what is that on the left of the screen? I don't know what you're... oh, that's the fixed range volume profile. Okay. I think this is what you're talking about, if I'm correct. Or are you talking about this right here? That orange line. Let me know what you mean. Jonathan, you're completely right. Jonathan Brosma. You're crushing. Hi, mine. It says GJ is in demand. Can we go short? Supply, I mean. Supply, I guess. Talking about. Okay, we broke this level internally, which is on the 1 minute, so that can happen. Yeah, on the 1 hour. Yeah, we are now in supply, but not. I would wait here. The dollar is not looking particularly strong here right now. But this is just like not looking. Okay, we bounced from that last 1 minute zone. The last chance of not creating a lower low. Right here. And we bounced from this particular level. That's the last level we have. That's the last opportunity we can give us here. And breaking this high. Here we go. GU is still looking good. If the dollar makes a move, GU is the first to fall. GU is the first to come down. You see chap. Joseph said lots of ranging, then sudden drop. Exactly, that's what we're waiting for. So that could be good for us. Okay. We are accumulating or distributing right now. I think we are building, a bunch of orders. And then at some point, we're going to see climax. We're going to expand. Okay. That's at least what we want to see right now. Australian dollar came towards the level. We saw an instant reaction. That's interesting. What I want to see is I want to see it coming back to the point of. This is a place where I would be interested in shorting Australian dollar against US dollar, because this whole range is showing us a lot of volume here. You see already that at this particular spike right there, there is also a spike here. Look at that. We have the point of control there, which is where the most volume is traded. Then there is another one underneath, which is right here. So if I draw this, you see that exactly at that level right now is a rejection already. So it's working. Okay? It's reacting from that level. Now, why is this so good? Well, if you react to that level and you still break it, and you come into that new zone, it can indicate that you're overexhausted, okay? And that you can, or overextended, that you can then easily reverse from there. That's why I like the point of control sometimes. As an example, when trading in supply and demand, for example, as well. That's why I believe that the point of control itself is a great area to short from, and then taking it back towards the lows if the dollar decides to hold and break in high. Only then. And the graph on the left, I think you mean then the fixed range volume profile. Fixed range volume profile. It measures the volume of a range internally. Yeah, this is definitely looking there. I'm looking to short from there for sure. With the dollar holding a little bit up there, yeah. We have been distributing for so long, came down. So like, let's say we have been distributing here. We came down. So the expansion. So consolidation, expansion, retracement. And then continuation. Only if, all right? Gold coming back up. I think a lot of people FOMO'd in here. A lot of people went short right there. Somewhat here, they are now stuck in their position. That's definitely not a good sign. Because when that happens and you come back down, people are entering, closing their position and break even. And then we see another bounce to the upside. Right? Nata says silver buy. Why do you think so? Let me know. Explain also why. Please. Then we can talk about it. Azul says, I just passed my next phase 2 with huge 3% win today. Funded phase, let's go. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's great to hear, my friend. Dollar making some moves here. Finally. The last 1 minute zone here. That was the reaction. Sometimes a 1 minute zone is all you need. There we are, there we are. Silver buy because price have been consolidated after the expansion last week. That's not always a bullish signal though. But yeah, I'm writing a book about it. About silver. And I mean, it has a lot of potential. But No, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of silver. There was a guy on the stream. He said, Lorenzo, what should I do? I'm super in debt. I'm in silver right now. He was almost liquidated, and then it turned around and it went up. Pretty crazy. Mr. Silver, we call him. But regardless, when you're in such a deep of a loss already, the only thing that you can do is hope that it will turn around. But the best thing you should do is to make sure you never end up in a position like that, because it forces you to make decisions regardless that you might not want to do at all. If you're in such a deep loss or deep position already, you're stuck in a position. That's the worst thing as a trader that you can have. Being stuck really deep in an unprofitable position. Overextended. I've been there. It's the worst of the worst. Especially if you can get liquidated and all of that stuff here. Okay, the dollar is making moves. Dollar is reacting finally here. We need to break this high. Lorenzo, right now in Bali. Right now in Bali, you got any recommendation what to do? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you chilling? I know some things to do. Yes, for sure. Depends where you are. And depends what you like. Is it more like party related or is it more like nature related? Or adventure related? Let me know. Lorenzo, why do you not use like 400k funded accounts with higher risk? I've more than, we use more than that. Let's roll the fib retrace through one more time. Yeah, I was waiting for it to come back to the 70.5, 79%, the point of control, everything aligned there, beautiful. That's the area I wanted to short from. So, would I have seen it different? No. Not seen it different right there. All right, patience wins here. My man Zoolander with the $20. Yes, we can use this for the giveaway straight away, my man. Amazing. Let's do that. Appreciate you, my man. By the way, he's giving amazing Monday mindset sessions talking about so much. From your ego to your trading plan. All in the community as well. So if you want to join the Discord, you can join. Links in the description or in the chat. It's pinned right there. We are reaching, or we're going slowly but steady. And that's our goal, to the 9,000 members. The 10,000 will be a party. We're going to give a party. Right? We're going to do something big. But 8,375 members in our community right now. Can you believe that? We are such a small YouTube channel. Yet, we have the most thriving, active community on Discord. Do you trade on bigger accounts when you don't stream? Yes. Sometimes I connect. Sometimes I did it on stream. Sometimes, not that much, not that often here. But I have done it. I have done it before. Joshua says, I love this community. My man. Amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. And the beautiful thing is that everyone is just contributing to it. So it's not just like people coming into the community and they're only take. No, it's also, you know, I love it here, so I'm going to give information to people that might need it from my side. So everyone is thinking this way. If everyone is just thinking that way, like, okay, what can I bring to the table? You have the best community out there. So my vision for the Limitless Trading Academy, okay, is it's not about me, okay? It's not about me. I want to have a couple guys that I can trust, all right? That I can build a good, solid, valuable relationship with. That are good traders. And that can, you know, lead the academy, you know, and then from there, we will get more and more and more traders. So it's going to be a whole ecosystem. That's what I want to create eventually. A whole ecosystem in this industry, from funding to trading to traders. You know, complete system where everything comes together here. So a platform, right? An actual platform. Not just a community, a complete platform. So we have to start somewhere. I think what we have achieved right now since August last year, 8-9 months ago, is tremendous already. But I feel that we're really just getting started. We're just getting started. Lamar, keep up the great lives. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. Why is Dow Jones up? Well, some people apparently expect a new bull run. All right. That's what it. That's truly the case here. Morkabel says, was here the week after you started and then life happened. It's good to be back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, brother. I remember your name. Okay, so yeah, GU we can wait for a very long time, but let me look at a couple other charts right now. Okay, otherwise we're just waiting. Let me see what else we have. We have GU on our radar regardless, right? That's what we're ready for. Australian dollar against US dollar is interesting still. I'm waiting for that high to be taken out though. So let's put an alert there. Gold is in that zone. All right, gold is there right now. Okay. Okay. The dollar is creeping up. Dollar is okay. Dollar is creeping up a little bit. Okay. GT1 says visionary stuff for Limitless. Keep moving towards the goals and tap into that wisdom, courage, and determination. Beautiful, man. Thank you. Hi, bro. Hope all is okay in Bali, mate. How do I get into the giveaway? When we have 400 likes, guys, we're going to do the giveaway. We are already at 315 likes, so we're almost there. We can do the giveaway in 5 minutes if you guys want to. But at 4 likes, we're going to do the giveaway here. We just got our donation from Zoolander. Contributing as well. So that's good. We're going to give everything that we receive is straight away going back to the community. So, just so you guys know. We spend more money on giveaways than we earn on YouTube for sure. What is your music background link? Let me see. I found a link now, and I think it works. I think it works. So let me share it with you right here. Okay. The potential here is great. I still see the potential in GU. Really, really, really. If we start to build so much liquidity right now to the downside and we're going to break the lows, there is a lot of liquidity to be taken out here. And keep in mind, we have the London low here. You have the Asian low here. What matters is this level. Why is this level so important? Well, in this case, it's a little bit of a different reason. But the number one priority is the Sunday open here. The Sunday open, we need to close below the Sunday open here. We have been holding above it constantly. You can see clearly that the moment we tap into that zone here, you see clearly that this was resistance, support, support. We were holding above it, so we need to break below it. Then we enter our position. Then we target straight away the London low, the Asian low potential. Then the dollar should have broken already multiple highs. Should start looking better as well. We did bounce from this 1 minute zone. So we're claiming some territory right now again. Anything in that level is good as long as the dollar keeps moving forward. I think what GU wants to do is push up. Come into this zone here. So this is another layer. Francis, do you have courses? No. We have a community. We have a video series in there. Okay, I cannot show that now. This time because people will take it. I cannot. But we have an SMC video series A, B, prop firm series, B2 events. Tons and tons of events in there that are recorded based on weekly events that we give. These events you can find right there. Like New York session. We're doing now. The London session is in Discord. Open Mastermind is for everyone. Backtesting event. You can join all of these different sessions as well there. Gold moving up. Dollar is still holding here. Dollar is making some moves here. Is GU also coming up, or is the British pound also coming up? That's what I think right now is happening. I think GU is also on GU. The British pound is also making a move to the upside. Okay. Okay, we're gonna face some resistance right now. If the dollar decides to move now, we're gonna see it coming down. Really, I think Bali is another Asian location where weed is legal, like Bangkok before. No, Bali is... Weed is highly, highly illegal. Highly illegal. So don't try that stuff here. No, I heard some really, really crazy stories. Just so you know. So don't do them. Don't do it. No need to. You don't need to. You don't even think about it when you're in paradise. You just think about the beach, the sun, beautiful with the beautiful ocean, where you can surf. You can drink coconuts all day, you know. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, gold making move up. GJ coming down a little bit. British pound needs to hold underneath this level. Dollar, yeah, in my opinion, I can hold here. At this particular zone. Let me make it a normal zone here. Let me see. The question is this going to be another just fake out? Is it just going to fill? You know, are we just creating that massive, you know, that trend right now to the downside here? Or are we just going to break out, make that initial move to the upside? When it happens, we close above it. GU is going to come down. Breaks below, closes, we take a short. We execute. Or are we going to short from there already? Secure ourselves straight away when we're here, just to be sure. And then take it to the downside. That depends on the dollar here. Did you move to Bali? Oh, yes. I've got a lot of friends here right now. Yeah, trust me, people from Australia know exactly what's going on in Bali. They know exactly what happened. I don't want to go in detail on stream, but they know. They know. Lorenzo, what do you think about all of these TikTok indicator strategies? I have no idea. I don't know what you mean. Let's go. Let's make some moves here. TikTok strategies and indicators are purely BS. Don't want to waste your time. Look at them. I cannot give you the right information. I haven't seen these TikTok indicator strategies. I don't use TikTok, by the way. I do not use it. I don't like it. I'm already like, you know what I mean? I wake up, Instagram Reels or like YouTube Reels, and I'm like, ah, man. Wake up, boom. You know, put it to the side straight away. The moment I get caught in that stuff, like anyone else, that's how it's made for everyone. To be stuck. These 15-second videos for an hour. You're screwed. So yeah, I'm trying to do everything I can to not even open my phone straight away. All right, all right. GU is coming down. It means the dollar is doing better. The dollar is looking better. Is it time for a change here of trend? That's the true question of today's stream. Are we gonna bounce or are we just gonna create a new low? All right. If that's the case and we break that low, fantastic. Finally take a trade. Johnny says, removed all the social apps for a while. Now it is really a game changer. It's truly remarkable indeed. The only reason why I need it is because, of course, my own Instagram right now. Especially in this industry. But besides that, absolutely, I completely agree. It definitely clears your mind here. So a detox sometimes is definitely not the wrong choice. Also thinking to delete Instagram, but it has good information. Do you only trade on London session and New York morning session? So when I trade to New York, it's late. It's actually 11:15 right now. To 10:45 p.m. Okay. So 50 more likes, guys. We are at 350 likes. We are almost at 400 likes. Then we do the giveaway straight away. That's what I would like to see here. Okay, beautiful. Dollar coming up. British pound coming down. After that long distribution right there. Tapping into that initial zone. Stagnating. The longer it consolidates in either direction, the longer it does, the better it is. Because if you then see the expansion, it's usually a bigger one. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's take advantage. Take advantage of that. Your time zone is great for training full time. I completely agree. The reason why it's so great is because I'm quite of an evening person. I have to say it myself. I'm not really a morning person here. So what I tend to do is, you know, the London Open, for example, is at 4. Or is it at 3 p.m. right now? No, it's at 4 p.m. The London Open is at 4 p.m. The New York Open is at 8 p.m. It's one of the main reasons I'm in Bali right now. Got the whole day to hit the gym. Yeah, but even that right now I realized, and this is why I just came from the gym, I realized I like it more when it's evening. You know, just before the stream, because then I'm all hyped up, like full of energy before I actually start the stream. I'm sharper. I got that blood pumping, you know, through my veins. So I'm like, yes, okay, gym, then stream. Better for me. Everyone has a different schedule or a different, how do you say it, clock, whatever it is, right? There are actually these 4 types of, you know, 4 types of behaviors. You can be, let me see if I can show you right now. 4 types of sleeping, animal cycles or something like that. What is your sleep animal? This is not a joke. This is actually super serious right here. Okay? What is your sleep animal? You have the bear. All right, that's number 1. You have the lion. You have the wolf. Okay, you have the dolphin. All right. I can guarantee right now you should do your own research. We cannot talk about this on the stream too long. But I am by far, and this is just a fact, I am a complete wolf here, okay? It says, more of a night owl, you might be just a wolf. They need 2 alarms to get out of bed and get down to work later than other sleep animals. Most big ideas, there it goes, will get looked after the lunch, with dinner at 8 p.m. Wolves will finally drift off to sleep around midnight, making sure they set those alarms so they wake up in the morning. That's definitely me, okay? Other people are, for example, the bear. Or other people are the dolphin, you know? That can't sleep that much. That wakes up extremely early. No matter whatever you try, you wake up early, okay? It's important to understand, and this is no joke, who you are, okay? It's very, very important here. Use this wisely, because if you use this the right way and you understand who you are, you can readjust your schedule better, and therefore you will become 10 times more productive. So yeah, have a look at it. Omar says I'm a rat. Bruh. Please share the link. Yep. Oh, I don't know where it is now. Oh, here we go. Okay, GU is coming down, guys. GU is making moves right now to the downside. All right. 25 likes for the giveaway. Okay. We're almost at 400 likes. If you like what I do in general, then smash that like button. I would highly appreciate it. It helps boost the algorithm for YouTube. You know how it works. It just has a massive effect. That's why everyone is asking you for these stupid likes all the time. But yeah, there is a reason. There is a reason for it. So if you like the input, then thank you. Khalid says the market is behaving as weirdly as CPI week usually does. It's normal. It's pretty normal during this week. You know, we had a banking holiday for most currencies on a Monday. On a Wednesday, tomorrow, we have the CPI coming out and the, you know, so an FOMC meeting, the statement, the report itself. So just understand that if you're in the middle of a banking holiday and a CPI report, FOMC report, CPI data, yeah, obviously you're gonna be it's gonna be a little bit different here. Plus the fact that we had a full weekend or a longer weekend than usual due to the fact it was Eastern. Many different reasons. Okay. Regardless, we are here, and if we see something on stream, we take it. Okay, dollar is looking better. Dollar is looking better, but GU is actually holding very strong here, and that's kind of interesting because the British pound is not really also ranging underneath that particular level. It's just that we have the Sunday open here. Okay, the Sunday open can act as major resistance or support level. What you want to see is that you really close below it. That's why we immediately go short once it happens, and that will give you quite a high probabilities. Of course, when the dollar aligns and all that stuff. But the dollar is doing better. Dollar is doing good. But that's good to see here. We can go over a couple of dollar pairs right now as well. Not, for example, you know, GU, EU, and AU, but like let's look at, for example, US dollar against Canadian dollar. We tapped into this zone. We saw a beautiful bounce from that particular level. Go ahead. So gold sells below that level. GU is creating an uptrend. Yes, we have broken that high there, indeed. But if the dollar decides to now make the turnaround here, yeah, this will be broken. What broker do you recommend for trading view? I like Rwanda, right? We trade on MetaTrader, BlueBerryMarkets. Sure. All right, okay. We're reaching the 400 likes right now, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to give away 2 magic keys, okay? This stream. Let's see what we have here. We have 2 magic keys right there. If you know what a magic keys is, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what it is, the best tool you can use for MetaTrader. Not a sponsor, I'm not an affiliate. I just buy it myself and I give it away to you guys. So this is pretty much a tool that you can use to scalp with very, very nicely. You can execute your trades, you can put in your risk. You never have to calculate your lot size. It has a lot of functions as well. And I really, really like it. Really nice. If you're interested in that giveaway and you want to join that giveaway, then you can do that by going to my Instagram. You know, and you know, I'm a big fan of you know, The Godfather or Scarface. You know, I've always been a big fan of the Mafia series videos and all of that stuff. So I thought, let's say, why not? Let's do something. Let's do something different here. Okay, if you want to join, then place a tag or place a comment underneath and tag 2 of your guys you want to become successful with in the near future. Okay. Just a funny one right there. Okay, place a comment under the last video, tag 2 of your friends. We're gonna give away 2 magic keys to the winner. Like 15 minutes. Sure, no magic keys. Cash today is fine. Not today. Not today. We haven't given away a magic keys in a while. Make sure you tag 2 people. It's important right now. Sandra says, hello, sending positive energy from sunny Lithuania. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amazing, Sandra. Thank you. Sending you some positive energy from Bali, Indonesia. Make sure you only comment once. I see already people commenting a lot of different times right now. Only 1 time is enough. Okay. That's all we need. Lorenzo, did you take any trade today? No. 0. 0, 0, 0 today. Pretty unusual, but yeah. Market. Are you into cars, my man? I'm not deep into cars. I will be in the future. But right now, I'm in a moment in my life where I do not really care. But yeah. I like, of course, I like cars. I like cars. Ivy Lensberg says, hi everyone. Hi, Ivy. Hope you're doing well. You have been crushing it lately. Amazing. Great to see your improvement as well in the community and everything like that. Really, really nice. Did you have any local food, favorite local food that you get? Could be try some time when I came to Bali. Local food. I would say bubur ayam. That's my favorite. Called bubur ayam. It's actually super cheap. Yeah, I love it. It's hard to explain what it exactly is. It's kind of rice with like some sort of rice pudding with chicken. Something like that. But it's the best thing I've ever tried. Yeah, who knows what it is? That would be pretty cool if you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay, gold's making moves, the dollar is making moves here. The dollar is looking better. The dollar made a pretty good recovery overall here, especially after that bounce that we saw for the second time. Okay. GU is literally not doing anything at the moment here. We need to see an expansion soon. We're holding very well. Do you like to sell because you always sell? Yes, I like to sell. I definitely like to. I realized this too. 80% of I looked in the data, 80% of my trades are sells. 20% of my trades are buys. Kind of interesting. Okay. are going to do a giveaway right now. All right. I'm going to look. Hopefully you guys tag 2 people. It's important. I'm going to do it right now already. Sorry for that. There we go. Let me get this sorted right now. We're going to do the giveaway real quick. Let's see what we have. There we go. Let's type in the link. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Only if you tag 2 people. Okay. Otherwise, unfortunately, cannot do it here. Karam 122. Let's see what you posted, my friend. Let's have a look here. We have one more coming. One more coming. Bruh. Let's see what we have. Kadam, where is Kadam? GU coming up right now towards the level. This is what we first want to see. How do we react at this particular zone? Because we're holding above the Sunday open. This is what they want. All right. This is what's happening right now. They're holding above this Sunday open. This line right here. If we close below that, it's over. That's why I'm waiting for that to happen. In the meantime, let me look at the winner. Okay. No 2 people tagged here. Okay. I'm gonna just scroll through right now. The first people I see, I'm gonna give it away to. Okay? Let's do it. So you guys know I'm not fooling you guys. Let's see what we have. Alright, we're gonna just do like this. Alright. Boom. Alex, my man. Alex Noshny. Okay. Alex Noshny, you won. The magic keys, please contact me. And the other guy is Dine Privater. I need to write it down. Dine Privater Maurice. Okay. So Alex Noshny or Nokni and Dine Privater Maurice. Alright. You won, my friend. You won. You guys won. Congratulations. You guys won both the magic keys. Please send a message to me. Tomorrow, it might be cash again. Or, prop from challenge, whatever it is. Because tomorrow is a bigger day. Tomorrow, we're going to do much more. We have the CPI coming. We're going to trade that. So, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Okay, today we kind of expected this. Tomorrow will be a bigger day. We know that. But yes, let's have a look here. Lorenzo picked me on I'm a common picker. Yes, but you did not tag 2 people like requested. Okay, so GU right now is still stagnating here. At some point, once we break this level, we're gonna go short regardless if I'm streaming or not. I'm gonna set an alert here. I'm gonna go potentially in that trade right there. Okay. For gold, we're still holding above that level. US dollar, Canadian dollar. This is an interesting zone to look at. For the US dollar, Canadian dollar, 134.790. Okay. Something to look out for. Tomorrow is gonna be big day, guys. I'm gonna take it easy today here. I'm gonna close the stream very soon already. I have to be streaming for 3 hours right now. The market is extremely slow. We have been literally in this range all the time right there. Okay. The pairs that we were looking for. Gold also came down, then immediately came back up here. We're also raising a lot above this level. So a lot of people got trapped here. Maybe came down, immediately reversed, come back up here. So yeah, of course, the dollar came down, tapped into the zone. Now we're making a move to the upside. So overall, it's starting to look better. I like what I see for the dollar happening right here. Kind of this particular structure. Just want to make sure that we actually make the move to this particular level right now, to 102.3 level. Okay, GU is on our radar right now. So I'm going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be trading the CPI tomorrow live. Okay. I need to see what time it exactly is. I think it's exactly around, should be around 8. Let me see what we have here. Yeah, 8:30. Okay. 8:30 in the morning, New York time. CPI year over year and CPI month over month. And then the FOMC report will come way later at 2 p.m. Okay. UTC -4. So very important here. The CPI is what matters tomorrow, in my opinion, the most as well. I really want to give or pay very close attention to the actual result outcome of the CPI. Is it going to be like expected, the 5.2%, or is it going to be lower? Right? Super important to take consideration. If it's higher, who knows what's going to happen? In the end, we're not going to particularly look right now at, you know, a short-term bias for the dollar if this happens or that happens, because you never really know what's going on. Okay. In the end, what you really want to realize and what you want to focus on is you want to focus on, you know, the bigger picture to understand what can happen, and just always keep a very close eye on the 1 hour structure that it provides it with. I think that's the most important. So yeah, been a long time with no trade today. So it's been a while ago since that happened, but it is what it is. We're going to look for some trades tomorrow. We know there will be way more volume tomorrow, and that is kind of an in-between day like expected during the New York session. Okay? Regardless, we will be here, making sure that you guys are updated about what's happening in the market. And when we see good trades, we take them, we'll make some money. Big shout out to every one of you guys. If you want to sign up through the link in BitGet is below. If you want to get access to my free crypto course, it's going to be released very soon. So click on that link. You can live trade with me in the weekend, because we have a live stream as well, crypto related. Right now, a lot of things are going to happen with crypto. You want to be fully prepared. You want to be ready. And this is also going to be a big game changer as well. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you all very, very shortly. And see you in Discord. Let's have a conversation there. And let's crush it. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.